Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called What's Safer Than Living in a Gated Community? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. That's the operative word. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. Security is now on everyone's mind. Your personal security, your security when you're driving in your vehicle, and perhaps most importantly, your security at home. When people purchase homes, what many of them now consider is how security is in the home and in the neighborhood that they're looking at. How secure is the school system? A lot of people will consider moving to a gated community for just those reasons. But what many of them don't realize is that gated communities don't always have guards at the gate. Sometimes it's just a key card and a scanner. So some people prefer to move to communities that are guarded by an actual security guard at the gate for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That can provide an additional level of protection. But there are now even higher levels of security than gated security with an armed guard. Some people are choosing to purchase very secluded and isolated estates that are very far from the city, very remote. These custom-built estates are not usually even visible from the roads. They have their own guards and security. They'll often have a helipad. They'll have their own independent power and heat and communications so they can be completely off the grid. Most of the occupants of these estates will have to use satellite radios because there's often no cell phone signal out there in the country in the middle of nowhere where their estate is. Same thing goes for internet connections. Most cable companies don't service homes that far out from the city, so they'll probably have to rely on Elon Musk's new Starlink internet connection to have cable. Is that sort of thing practical? Well, that depends on the needs of your home buyer. If their children need to attend a school in the city, then they'll need to move closer to the city. If that's not an option, then they will need to hire a teacher that is capable of homeschooling them in their home. But there are other considerations as well. If you live far away in the country somewhere and there's a medical issue, then there's not going to be an ambulance at your front door 5 minutes after you call 911. If you have a serious and chronic health issue, then you may want to consider living closer to a first-rate trauma hospital in the city that can get you help very, very quickly. A hospital that's staffed with top medical specialists in a variety of fields like oncology and others. Living far away can also put a cramp in your social life. It can make it harder to meet and mingle with new people. It can make it harder for your friends to meet with you whenever they want. It can also affect your ability to sell that property in the future. That's because if you live in a very remote and custom-built mansion somewhere in the middle of nowhere and you decide to sell it down the road, then the number of prospective buyers will diminish dramatically. Not everybody wants to live out in the middle of nowhere. Most people are not interested in living that far from the city. They'll probably prefer to live in or near the city so they can have more of a social life with their friends nearby. Because of all of these considerations, as well as the growing amount of crime and civil unrest in so many communities, incorporating more security into homes and neighborhoods is something that more developers are now taking into consideration. Gated communities are fine, but buyers are starting to look at far more enhanced security. People now often want to feel that they and their families will be safer, and so what are they doing? Well, they'll want living conditions and options that will protect them even more. That means they're going to have private security on location in their community. And these people, these private armed security guards who roam your neighborhood will get there far more quickly than the police ever could. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.